Yo, this is for the birds. I'm 40 plus years old and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to be when I grow up.
Are you gonna be in love with me? I want you and need you to be. Yeah.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. This is Unfiltered Vibes with your girl, Ayana. Thank you so much for stopping back by. So, y'all, I am struggling today. I am really struggling today. So I wanted to talk about feeling directionless in life because that's how I'm feeling right now. Like I am over 40 plus and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. I'm a whole grown ass woman out here with grown children and I am still trying to figure out what I want to be in life. And that got me in my feelings. That really got me in my feelings. But we're not going to cry. We're not going to cry. So I wanted to talk about that. Like how or what do you do when you're feeling directionless in life? Because that's how I'm feeling right now. And I don't know if any of you are feeling like that right now, but if you are, please leave it in the comment section. Um, Backtracking, I had my kids when I was young. So I was a young mom. I had my first kid at 18. I had my second kid, well, I was about 18 and a half. And I had my second child at 21. So by 21, I had already had my two boys. And y'all, that changed my whole life. You know, when you grow up or when you, in your younger years, before you have children, you know, coming from the background that I came from, I don't know how your background was or how your family structure was growing up, but there are some things that are instilled in you that you learn from your parents or your family or whoever pours into you when you're younger. When you don't have that and you're just pretty much figuring life out as you go at a young and early age, yo, that is for the fucking birds. And I'm sorry for how much cursing I probably do in this video, and I'm gonna try to hold it together, but it's for the birds. And it's so unfair to children who don't ask to be born in this world, who don't ask to be birthed, who don't ask to come into existence. So when you as a parent decide to have a child and then you just drop the ball in parenting or just pouring into your child or giving them direction or guidance or just helping them navigate as to what they need to do as a child growing into a young adult, y'all, that's freaking crazy. And if anything, if you're looking at this and you're watching this video right now as a young person who is in the same boat, I completely understand how you feel. And I want to help you, if I will, deal with it or just avoid the things that I had to endure or I may have done in my younger years or things I probably would have changed before I got to this age and in this space. Excuse me. But let me also preface that and say, I would not change having my kids for the world. I love them to life. Like I would die for them. Like they are my and have been my existence and the purpose of living for so long. When I became a mother, my whole life changed and I had purpose. And I am not gonna cry, y'all. Every time I'm not gonna cry in this video. I'm not gonna cry. But when you're a young mom or when you become a mom, I don't know if it's for you. I can only speak for myself. My whole existence became about my children. What I wanted to do with my personal life, what I like to do in my personal life, things that I did for myself, I just stopped. And that is one of the things that I do want to say. If you are a mom or a single mom and you have kids, don't forget about pouring. I am not going to do this, y'all. Don't forget to stop pouring into yourself. I don't care if it is waking up at 4 in the morning or going to bed after you put all the kids to sleep to just have a piece of sanity for yourself. Like, do that. Do that. Don't lose yourself. Ugh. Don't lose yourself when you become a parent. Don't. So anyway, being a young mom, my life became my kids. Simple. I found joy in motherhood and just being everything to them, providing a life for them and giving them an example of a mom that I never had when I was growing up. So, um, but with that being said, here I am at 40 plus now, and I just a lot of times feel overwhelmed. And I feel overwhelmed because I feel like I have feelings of like being a failure in certain aspects of my life. Like I'm far behind the curve and where I should be. And that's not a great feeling. You know what I mean? So, and I'm going to try not to, you know what I mean, y'all to death. Because you know how people have the as their word, like, you know what I mean, is my word. So, feelings of being behind in this age, in this era that I'm in, that is something that I am fighting through. I don't know if you're watching this video and you feel like things in your life, you know, whether you're in an age bracket and maybe your friends are succeeding in areas in life that you may not be succeeding, and it's causing you to feel, I don't know, to be in your feelings about it, or, you know, it gets you down, or you're just comparing yourself. And even like on the YouTube platform, if you feel like, you know, you're less than your counterparts, baby, don't. Give yourself grace. And I keep trying to give myself grace. You know, it's easy to be caught up into those feelings. It's easy to be caught into that negative mind space where you're feeling, you know, you're feeling away. And it's okay to say that. I'm feeling a damn way. I'm feeling a way that X, Y, and Z or X, Y, and Z or this channel. It's okay. I talked about that in one of my other videos. It's okay to have those feelings, but don't get lost in that. Don't let that consume you. Snap back out of it. Just give yourself grace and start pointing out all the great things about yourself and about your channel, about your content. Just pour more positivity into yourself. But y'all, it's hard. You know, there are gonna be some days that's better than other days where, you know, you're trying to overcome and you're fighting it harder to overcome feelings of being less than, but it's hard. It is hard when you feel like you have no direction. Like the choices that you made when you were younger or even older, the choices that you made or decide to make will determine where you lie in the course of a week, in the course of a month, in the course of the next year, in the course of a few years down the line. So if anything, just please try to move smarter. I am struck. And another thing is because I'm struggling with my coursework. I want to say struggling because I'm maintaining, but the thing is, when you decide to go back to school in this day and age, especially if you're over 40, um, It's a different ball game. It's a different ball game than when you went to school years past. And just the simplistic things, like even I'm in a statistics class. This damn calculator, this damn scientific calculator, and putting equations and formulas, baby, I don't know how to use that damn calculator. I barely can see the damn calculator. The font is so damn light and faint. There's no way to darken it. I don't know how many YouTube videos I've watched on how to use this damn calculator. And look, I am just trying to get through. I'm trying to get through to April. The semester ends in April, and I'm just trying to get through to April. I really am. And a lot of times I second guess myself as to what the hell are you doing? What do you want to do with this degree? Like, you decide to, because you were feeling you're not, you know, I guess you're not where you should be in life. So you're not where you should be in life, and you decide to do something about it, right? You decide to do something about it. Okay, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? Okay, so I was like, oh, what? I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to go back to school. I'm going to get my degree. I'm going to get that piece of paper in my hand, and I'm going to feel like I've accomplished something, and I have a sense of accomplishment, right? But then also, with that being said, is that something that you really want to do? Because you when it's all said and done, you're gonna have to pay school. You're gonna have to pay and get back out of, whether you have student loan debt or whatever. So what is the direction here? What is your goal with accomplishing, being successful, and being a college graduate, right? So then that's the thing you want to think about. But even before that, it goes back to, what is your direction in life? Like, what is my purpose in life? Because for so long, my kids has been my sole purpose before myself. So now, being an empty nester, and now my kids are grown and successful in their own right, and kudos to me for seeing what the fruit of my labor was, and my sacrifices, and how I pushed myself aside so they can be something out of life, and that they are something out of life. Now, what's your purpose? What's my purpose? Who am I? I'm not the girl or the woman that I used to be in my late teens, early 20s, 30s, if that. So you surround yourself putting others in front of yourself, and you lose yourself, you lose your sense of identity. Whether that's kids, if you don't have kids, relationships that you may get in, marriages that you may get in. You're so focused on being a good wife, a good mother, a good girlfriend, a good, just being that, a good in-law, a good mother-in-law, sister-in-law. You put on all these roles, you wear all these hats, and sometimes you get lost in the shuffle. You yourself, your identity gets lost in the shuffle. So it's like, what's my fucking purpose? What do I like? Like, I'm still figuring that out. I'm still figuring out. I'm in my self-discovery phase. And it's also another reason why I created this YouTube channel, to find my people. You know what I mean? Because it's hard, y'all, restarting life over again. And when you are in and about to be in a failed relationship, and you really are out to be in here, out in these streets, like, what do I like? My sole purpose will be me, my happiness. What do I like to do? What brings me joy? What do I like to do in my downtime? You know what I mean? I'm still figuring that out. And I'm not saying I'm not going to figure it out. And if you're watching me and you're still trying to figure it out and you don't have all the answers, you are in college and you have really not declared a major, you just really know you want to go to college, and it's okay. You know, it's okay. It's okay. Give yourself grace. It's not the end of the world, but start setting start putting yourself first, start making yourself a priority, and start trying to figure it out. Make small steps in figuring it out. You know, baby steps. It's okay. You know, I would like to say that we have time, but time is not promised to anyone, no matter what age you are. So the most important thing is just not giving up on yourself. So here I am, frustrated with these classes, getting my assignments done. And another reason why it's frustrated me so much today is because every week you have a set of assignments for classes that you're taking. And I have 5 classes that I'm taking. And I am crunching everything into the next 2 days. And the reason being, so I'm going out of town on Friday. You know, there's a lot of stuff due on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but I'm trying to go ahead and jump, and if I can, get everything done, a good 90% of it done, or all of it done, before Thursday night. Because I'm going out of town. I'm going to Atlanta for the weekend. I'm going to enjoy some sister time, but more importantly, my reasons for going to Atlanta is my son is coming back from deployment. He has been away for the past year, and he will officially be back in the States. And we are all meeting up over the weekend in Atlanta before he starts making his journey to his next duty station. So I am so excited to see him, and it is going to be a good time. So I'm trying to go ahead and get all of this done. Whew. That is a woosah, y'all. Me turning on this camera is therapeutic. It is so therapeutic. So if you don't have a direction in life, and you just feel like you're just lost, y'all, I don't even know where I left off at. I am on my phone recording this right now because mid sentence, my camera decided that it wanted to cut off. But you know what? That ain't nothing but the enemy trying to prevent this message from getting out, and it's trying to discourage me. And I'm not having it, y'all. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Somebody on the other end of this screen is needing to hear this message, and it is so therapeutic for me to get my feelings and my thought out on this recording. So we're going to continue going on. I believe I left off at the importance of not giving up. So I'm giving myself grace, and I hope you are giving yourself grace too, in whatever aspect that means for you. Whatever that means in your life, no matter what area that means in your life, it's okay. You know, it's okay. That's all I really can say. It's okay. We're going to figure this thing out. And we just can't be so hard on ourselves where just negativity consumes us and then we get at a standstill. We're no. We're going to continue to keep taking baby steps towards whatever goals that we have, either for ourselves or in our life, or taking baby steps and figuring out what our purpose is, or even taking baby steps to ensuring that we are pouring and loving on to ourselves, and we're figuring out ourselves, because it's okay. You know, just like you take the time to learn other people, taking time for yourself to learn yourself is okay too, especially as a parent, especially as a single parent. You know, when you've put yourself on the back burner, or you are currently putting yourself on the back burner. So, you know, the importance, just don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up on your fight for yourself. You know, it's okay to be anxious about the uncertainty of the future, or the uncertainty of, dang, I really don't know myself, or I don't know what I want to do. Embrace that. Embrace it, because it's a part of the process. It's a part of the steps that you need to take in order to get yourself where you want to be. You understand? And with that being said, I can't emphasize enough, set goals. Set goals, even small, tiny goals that are attainable. Put them on a list. Check them off as you go. Set goals for yourself. Whether that's in business, whether that's in your career, business, your personal life, your relationships, in parenting, anything. Just set little goals and little milestones for yourself that you can celebrate your small wins. Even like, don't think of it as, like, why would I set a goal to pour into myself, or set a goal, for hobbies, or figuring out what I like. Yes, baby, set those goals. Set them, because when you're trying to figure yourself out, okay, well, hey, I'm going to go to this art class. I'm going to go to this pottery class. And, let's put that on our list. You go do the activity, you go figure it out, you do it. Oh, yeah, I really don't like that. Check it off. Hey, I want to be more intentional in volunteering in my community, or being of service to someone less fortunate than myself. Go do that. Figure it out. Put that on your list. And if that aligns with who you are as a person, well, there you are, one step closer to your self discovery phase. You know what I mean? So just keep going. Never give up on yourself. Um, you know, and lastly, it's okay. It is okay to change the course of your life, no matter what age you are, no matter what phase of life that you're in. It is okay to change your course that is better suited to you, your mental happiness, your mental peace, and just the betterment of you overall, at any age, in life. And don't be scared in doing so. I feel so much better that I got all of that out. And this is serving to be like a personal video diary, but someone needs to hear that. It's okay. It's okay to feel directionless in life. It does not make you less than. It does not make you, you know, I don't know, just, it doesn't make you less than. It does not make you less than. So I just hope that you feel better, because I know I feel better. And I just have to keep giving myself grace and keep telling myself it's okay. It is okay. I am figuring it out. I'm going to figure it out. And my time for the remaining years that I have, that I'm blessed with, it is going to be unapologetically fantastic, because I am putting me first, and you should put you first. So that is all that we have today. Thank you so much for stopping back by to the channel. If you actually like this content, please give this video a like. Don't forget to leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not, and if you do like the space that's here. Thank you again so much. My name was Ayana. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.